How are you?
Pretty good. And you?
I'm good, thank you.
Can you see me?
I can see you.
Good. So how can I help you today?
Well, yes, I just saw the free consultation, which is great because I was actually trying to book with you all before we got this whole shutdown stuff going on. Just to really figure out about hair, just protecting my hair. I did have this time where I was inside and I actually knew I needed a trim bad, but I had a lot of heat damage and all that stuff. So I ended up like cutting a big chunk of my hair like in the last week or so. But I know it wasn't like professionally cut, but I knew I just needed to get rid of those ends because they were so bad. And so it took 3 years before I put heat in my hair. And then this past year, I've been putting heat in my hair like 3 or 4 times throughout the year. And it just caused a lot of damage. And so now that I'm cutting it, kind of like restarting, just trying to take care of it now and learning my textures. I'm just trying to figure out about the porosity thing and trying to develop a regimen and just any tips. I just saw you launch a new line of products as well.
So porosity is the ability of your hair to absorb water. And how porosity is compromised is by using products that kind of build up on the hair and stop water from being able to penetrate in. And so good porosity comes from choosing good shampoos that gently cleanse the hair but not drying it out, like sulfate free. And good deep conditioners that have a reputation to actually penetrate into the hair and where you could see a difference, especially like if you're using it over time. You can see your hair starting to the elasticity starting to be better and the shine and things like that, where you don't have to put products to make your hair shine and stuff. So that's the first thing, the foundation. And then choosing products that bring out your natural curls and also hoping that it'll last. Like when I'm doing hair in the salon, I try to keep in mind that I want my clients' hair to last at least a week, or to be able to refresh it yourself without having to be challenged, stressed out about your hair. And so, but I love our products. I've been, using them in the salon and testing them for a long time. We have our shampoo, the Clean Slate shampoo, and we have a deep conditioner that we're working on, but we didn't get it yet before all this, so we have to wait for that. But we have our leave-in conditioner, which is really nice. And we have the curl foaming mousse and the gel, which work together. So really, it's a combo. With all my styling, I always start with the leave-in conditioner as the base, and then water to wet the hair really good and make sure everything is detangled, and then the mousse and then the gel on top, and fingering it in small sections so that you can define your curls, whether you just finger them in to define them or you can maneuver them with your fingers and stuff and just basically letting them air dry. But as a maintenance, just keeping up with your trims and protein treatments like every 3 months will be good. And your texture is beautiful.
Well, thank you. This is just a wash ago.
Maybe a little shaping.
That's what I figured. I knew I was in the bathroom chopping my hair off because I was so fed up with and I was getting tired of my hair and it was becoming something that kind of frustrating. So just trying to be patient and just, I'm just got again a new start. And I did my wash and goes for today's call, and then sometimes I'll try to do a twist out. I'm not the best at it. But this is what I just put some leave-in conditioner that I have. I'm trying to look at ingredients more too. And then I just put some oil in my hair for right now, just to try to seal it up. And because my hair, it takes in that all the moisture, but it gets dry pretty fast.
So the oil is going to cause it to be frizzy.
That's what it is right now. It's very frizzy, yeah.
Because oil and water don't mix.
Right.
So if you put oil on there and then you try to wet it, your curls aren't going to form. It's going to still look frizzy, but your texture, you could just use a leave-in conditioner a daily moisturizer with water, you
Mm-hmm.
know, or like our mousse, and it'll just, you know, start to curl up and be wonderful.
Gotcha. That's what I just,
So
like I
don't
said, trying
use
to
the
find
water,
out.
especially on your texture.
Don't use it. Gotcha.
Yeah, it's just gonna be
Yeah.
flat.
That's
It's
and
gonna
I
be limp.
Yeah, that's what it was before, especially, I mean, there's still some straight ends towards the front, not as much, but it was literally just kind of like straight. Like it looked like I had a relaxer in there at the end, and I just didn't, you know, my hair was straight for that year. It was fun. I liked it a lot, but then like reverting it back, I was trying to go back to pictures, like what in the world happened to my hair, not realizing that it was heat damage. Getting that, I got a Dominican blowout a few times. And
Oh yeah, don't
I
ever.
destroyed it. It destroyed it so bad. It literally took away the years, especially because I was purposeful not doing heat for 3 years, and then my texture changed, and it's even changed now than when I first kind of started my natural journey. And so it's a little bit of different texture, but just try to get any tips I want to. And I was telling my sister, I was so frustrated because I really wanted to come to your salon, and I believe I found out about it because I think your daughter worked with us at the Gantt Center. And so I was like, oh, Malia, and I didn't put 2 and 2 together. And so I went to your page. I was like, I think I know that face. And so found out about you a little bit later than I wanted to. But just like I said, any tips for sure. And definitely want to try your products out.
Well, you could just reach out to me after you get the products and see how it goes, and let me know if you have any more questions. And then if you want to come to the salon to get like a protein treatment and for me to shape you up a little bit and take a look, you could just go ahead and schedule it, because we'll probably be back in business, I guess, within the next 3 to 4 weeks. So just go ahead and put it in. And if it's, you know, if it changes, then we'll just delete it, but at least you have an appointment in there.
Yes, and I just I just tried a protein treatment for my first time last week. So everything's pretty new. Like I'm just now trying to deep condition, I guess once a week, and the protein treatments like once every 4 to 6 weeks.
I would say 6 weeks, 6 to 8 weeks.
Okay, 6 to 8 weeks. So this is all really, even though I've had the natural hair, I didn't really pay attention of how to take care of it, and then just trying to pay attention more and knowing what to do, and coming to the salon would be fantastic.
Because even like doing protein treatments on a regular to prepare your hair for when you do get it flat ironed, because it adds an extra protective barrier over the hair, right? So if you don't do them, your hair is kind of just vulnerable. You know, heat can just, you know, kind of break it down more than if you have it protected.
Gotcha. And then I guess my last question, because I'm going to stay away from the heat for a little while, so I just kind of get my shape back. But you know, are the protective styles still really good too? I did faux locks and I took them out, and they didn't do much because my hair was already pretty damaged already. But for like the summertime or something, is the protective styles, or that's that okay to do, or will they also kind of mess up your hair?
No, they're okay to do. You can just do your protein treatments in between. So like if you're going to go and get your hair braided, just go ahead and make sure you got your protein treatment, you know, and then you can go in with your style for like 2 months. You know, just make sure that no one is braiding your hair so tight that it's pulling your hair out.
Right. Perfect. Well, that's great. And those are the only questions I could think of. And just like I said, having that professional advice, and just like I said, it's showing my it's not really, my camera's not the greatest, but that frizz part was so big. I'm glad you mentioned that, because I totally forgot to ask about the frizz, because it happens all the time with the frizz. And I just try to order, I had tried some oils trying to see if that would help, but that totally makes sense why it doesn't work well at all. So I'm excited to like take away that step from my regimen. So thank you so much for your help.
You're welcome. So I'll be hearing from you soon.
Yes, I will. I'm excited to try the products out, and I'll go ahead and schedule an appointment with you with your salon.
Okay. Thank you so much. Take care of yourself.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.